web at beckywilliamson.com. Now I'm here today to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions, and it's the second week in January as I film this, and I'm going to guess that some of you are already starting to lose a little bit of focus. So I'm going to give you a secret weapon, a little household item that every single one of you watching this today has in your house. It's going to help you get what you want with regard to your health and fitness this year. And it is a pen. Okay, so I'm joking a little bit. This pen is not going to help either you or me lose any weight, but it really is something that will help you get focused. And here's how. I want you to write down what you'd like to achieve this year. Yes, you can talk all you want about what you want to achieve and what you're going to do, but you really have to take action to make anything happen in life. And really to make changes, you have to take action. Now, does a pen help you take action? Not exactly, but it will get you one step closer to getting you what you want. And here's how. I'm going to ask you to take this lovely household pen and write down your goals. Now, not just any goal, because as a professional fitness trainer for over 25 years, I get a lot of, I want to get into better shape. I want to slim down. I want to firm up. What does that mean really? And how specific is that? Not very. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about good goal setting in this brief video. Now, you've heard of them before if you've ever been in business before, SMART goals. And I know you've heard them, but sometimes things bear repeating, and so we're going to repeat that today with regard to fitness and how SMART goals are the first step in several steps to get you where you want to go this year. So, what I do with my personal training clients and with my boot campers is I have them fill out a goal sheet. If you're at my beckywilliamson.com blog right now, in the post here with my video, I will give you a link to this very little goal sheet. You can have this exact one. Now, you don't need my goal sheet. It's not magic, although I think it's well planned out. You can make your own goal sheet on your own little piece of paper with your own household pen. But let's go over a little bit about why goals are important and why writing them down are even more important. Goals help you stay motivated. There's nothing like getting into the 4th or the 5th or the 6th week of the year and you've completely lost focus on what you're doing. Goals, well written and specific and posted somewhere where you can see them, will help you keep that motivation, stay focused on what you want, and have the end in mind of what you're trying to achieve. Goals give you something to reach for. All right, so now let's talk about SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and time-based in some way. So let's back up and take a look at that a little bit more. Specific. Do I want to say I want to shape up? Well, I might want to say that, but what does that really mean anyway? It's not very specific. Even losing weight isn't all that specific. I'm going to ask you if toning up, shaping up, getting firmer, getting leaner, losing weight is important to you. Put a number on it. Maybe it's with body fat. Maybe it's with a measuring tape. Maybe it's that you want to have a better 10K time. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, give me something that's specific and write it down. The next thing is make it measurable. If you tell me you want to tone up today, how am I going to measure that in 8 weeks? But if you say I want to become stronger and maybe you want to be able to do 5 more push-ups than you can do right now, or 5 more pounds on the bench press, those are measurable because I can measure you today and I can measure you again in 8 to 12 weeks. So make your goals measurable. The next one, attainable. Is something that you're wanting truly attainable for you? Frankly, I'd like to be 5'7" and a supermodel, 5'10" and a supermodel. You know what? It's not going to happen. So we do need to make sure that what we want is truly physiologically and physically attainable. And a personal fitness trainer can help you with that. If you don't have one, give me a comment at my blog and I'll help you out and I'll let you know if something is reasonable and attainable. The next letter in our acronym is R for reasonable. And that is your goal reasonable? Sometimes it's based on the time interval that you have if something's reasonable or not. Fitness takes time and some of us want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and although it's certainly possible for somebody to lose 20 pounds or 6% body fat or whatever it might be, the time frame that I just gave you is not reasonable. So what you want to make sure of when you're doing your goals or setting your goals is that whatever you have specifically said in your SMART goals, in your specific goals, is it reasonable in the amount of time that you're giving yourself, the 8, the 10, or the 12 weeks, or whatever it might be. And finally, time-based. Give yourself a time to, that's my dog trying to get outside, excuse the barking in the background. The time frame that you are giving yourself gives you some accountability, gives you a light at the end of the tunnel, if you will, something to reach for. So do give your goals a time frame, all right? Now, once you've done SMART, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and time-based goals, I'm going to give you 2 other secret weapons to give you a better chance of success. The first one is, after you've written it down on your nifty goal sheet, post it somewhere. You need to see it. It needs to be at the top of your mind. What gets looked at and focused on gets taken care of, right? What you concentrate on gets done. So I need you to concentrate on it. It needs to be part of your everyday life. Put it where you can see it. Second thing is, tell somebody. Announce it to somebody. Put it on Facebook. Tell your reading group. Tell your church group. Tell somebody, this is what I'm going to do, and this is the time by which I'm going to have achieved it. Yeah, it kind of lights a fire under your rear, doesn't it? Accountability works. So if you don't have anyone to tell, you post it right here on the blog. How's that for accountability? Putting it on the World Wide Web. But I will respond to your comment. I'll tell you whether I think it's SMART, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and time-based. And you might hear from me later on. I might just have to hold you to it. Between SMART goals, listening to me, allowing me to help you, this could be your best year yet. So get your pen, get your goal sheet, and get moving. And I'll be back with you in a few days with another video on how to set up a game plan for better fitness this year. I'm Becky Williamson, your Boomer Fitness Coach on the web at BeckyWilliamson.com. Thanks for listening.